Hi, and welcome to another Partner Playbook. My name is Tonya Gentry. I'm the Chief Sales Officer for Big Red Media MSP Success. And today I have Don Bentz, Donnie B, Chief Operating Officer with Visionary 360. Don, you've been one of my clients for
almost a decade, seems like.
It's been a long time. I know it was pre-COVID. So anything post-COVID is like in different years than the years before, pre-COVID. So thank you very much. I'm super excited to have you on here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. And I've known Robin since she started. Because I had just started my MSP and she was doing the ASCII events.
Yeah. I think you said some of the things that you do based off of, things that you've learned from TMT and Robin. So I think that's really cool. So, okay, thank you. For those who are listening and are unfamiliar with Visionary 360, give us a little background on it and tell us a little bit about what it is.
Sure. So Visionary 360 is a business consulting firm that helps technology service providers get the most out of the tools that they've already invested in, especially platforms like ConnectWise PSA, RMM tools, HaloPSA. Our team is made up of people who have walked in our partners' shoes. We're former MSP owners, service manager, operation leads. That real world experience lets us go beyond the generic advice that most do and deliver practical return on investment driven guidance that actually works in the day-to-day operations.
Very cool. So let's talk about the partner program. What are some of the, I asked this other time, what are the key benefits and features? But tell us, a little bit about your program.
So our partner program is really focused on enablement and long-term value, kind of like your organization. We don't just drop in, do a project, and disappear, kind of like being around. Instead, we help partners build scalable processes, train their teams, develop internal champions so then they can operate at a higher level, whether they're a 3-person shop or a 300 plus user operation. We also offer white glove onboarding, access to our learning platform, discounted support blocks that keep the momentum going along with service plans.
For the rest of the year, I'm almost done with July. I know everybody's getting sick of hearing when they listen to these, they're probably like, "Are we going to tell you it's the end of July?" But we do start to talk about the next year, especially in our world, right? Because we're in the vendor space, and getting ready for 2026 typically happens for all of us, in the next couple of months. But any enhancements to your program that you're going to see for the end of this year, or things that are coming down for next year?
Sure, absolutely. This year, we're expanding our training and self-paced learning content through our online university with specialty role-based education training. And lastly, we're improving how to track success metrics with our partners so they can see a better impact of their investment in us.
So let's talk about your partners. What do you look for in an MSP partner? And then the other thing, I think for anyone that's listening, how can they be successful with you guys if they're a current partner or if they're thinking about becoming a partner?
Sure. We love working with forward-thinking MSP, TSPs who are ready to make real improvements on how they operate. You don't need to have everything figured out, just a willingness to be transparent and a commitment to growth. We also look for partners who, see us as a long-term extension of their team, not just a one-and-done fix. How to be successful? Success starts with engagement, as most. The partners who get the most out of working with us are the ones that treat it as a true collaboration. They show up to meetings, they involve their teams, which we love, ask questions. Nothing's a bad question, and take action between the sessions. We also encourage them to leverage our support plans, education resources, afterwards, not just rely on our consulting when something's broken. It's all about muscle memory and operational confidence.
What have you been hearing that's on your partners' minds from even just this year? Or I mean, I know you're out there doing a lot of events, putting yourself out there even as the COO. But give us some of the things that you're hearing feedback.
I'm hearing a lot about burnout, tool fatigue, frustration with platforms that are supposed to make things easier, but they just seem to add complexity. Many partners come to us saying, we bought this tool to solve a problem. Now we got 10 more problems. Help. They want clarity. They want processes that stick. And they want a partner who just isn't checking boxes, going through that task list, but actually helping them run a better business. And, there's even some that have worked with us. They've grown. And now all of a sudden they're like, we're back to chaos. It's not right. It's like, okay, let's retool, retweak. You've grown. That's an awesome pain to have.
Yeah, it is. It's a pain that we like to teach.
Yes.
So for, last question, anything that you feel like the community, when they're watching this, that you'd like for them to know, or anything on your roadmap,
Sure.
We talk a little bit about what's coming down for 2025 and into 2026, but I know as a visionary, you guys have a lot that you've got in the works.
So we have some productivity tools that we've created mainly because been there, done that, feel the pain. So while we're on this side, it's like when we see something, is there something available that we can promote, or can we just make a tool to take away that problem? We recently rebranded a tool called Email Reconnector, now known as QuickTix. It's a SaaS tool that transforms overlooked inbox emails into formatted ConnectWise PSA tickets, just as if they were sent to the right email connector from the very beginning. So no more missed issues, manual entry. Basically, when a client finds your personal email address, it's like, ooh, VIP access, which, it's not. So instead of dragging and all that fun stuff, you just click forward to a special email address and it'll create it just like they sent it correctly. And then Mass Maintenance Booster. This is a platform that is really gaining traction. New modules. We just went to town this year on this platform. It's pretty cool. And while we can't share all the details yet, let's just say QuickBooks Online users will be especially excited for what's coming next.
Very cool. Very cool. So for anybody that's listening, how do they get in touch with you guys?
The easiest is just hop onto our website, visionary360.com. There's a contact us. We love phone calls, or, click through the contact us and we'll get right with you.
Awesome. Well, Donnie B, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. I know the community will appreciate it. We'd like to get this out there to everyone. And to all of the MSPs that are listening, we'll be back with another Partner Playbook soon. Thanks. See you soon.